Greetings, Keishley and Skeesh Prime here with my live reaction of Kingdom, chapter, what is it? 839. Alright, so, the bell has rung. Surrender has been initiated, but Raku'ankan's army sits at, what was it, the western gate, I believe? Which is the opposite side of where Shin is right now, if I recall right. So it's like, I'm kind of wondering, because the Toe army, or was it, yeah, it was Toe's army, will be facing off directly with him. But then if Shin busts through the door, they'll probably be able to force him into a surrender. But we'll see. But anyway, okay, people are coming out of like the inner palace and such. Han has surrendered. The battle is over. Again, Han has surrendered. The battle is over. Soldiers, lay down your arms and surrender. No harm will come to you. Young soldiers are allowed to return to their parents. Surrendered? We? Again, Han has surrendered. The battle is over. I'm getting tired of this already, saying that so many times. It's encirclement all over again. Treason. Uh-oh. So the people are returning to their parents. We were allowed to come home? Mom? Shun? Sis? Go. Everyone's unharmed. Maybe the Kin army aren't bad people after all. Don't be a fool. Once the disarmament is over, they might turn into beasts. Once that happens, no one will be able to stop them. Oh, old man, please don't put these thoughts into these kids' heads. Anyway, all of you women hide underground. Stay hidden until we know how the Kin army will act after the suppression. Me too? You can stay. Water and food? Women with babies head to the back. Hurry. Okay, so they have an evacuation plan, or at least not really an evacuation. It's probably just more of a basement. If we're just going to surrender without a fight, then why did Ken and Kai have to die at the Ite Plains? Oh God, no. These kinds of thoughts. Show and Ho. Show Ho! Had their heads chopped off at Tosa. Why did they have to die? Don't you dare surrender on your own. Aren't we going to fight to the very end? Kill the Kin soldiers. Fight to death. Fight to the death. Ugh. Just a minute. The children only just got back. Be quiet. Not yet. General Raku'ankan's army on the west side hasn't surrendered yet. General Raku'ankan's army is still trying to fight, facing the Kin army head on? Okay, so... Oh, Lord. They are surrounded. Because, you know, that's like the western wall. So Shin's army would be on the outskirts of that. So, yeah, there's not anywhere you... This courtyard is about to be repainted red. Unless sneak attacks come about. Let's see, so everyone's facing off. So this is their last-ditch effort, huh? Yeah. The front ranks look like a suicide squad, but the ones behind are just militiamen. Once the fighting starts, we can't be saying things like that. Or, so I'd like to think. What are we going to do, Toe? This is going to be a pain. Raku'ankan. Let's begin, Raku'ankan-sama. Toe is within sight, so his men are super rallied. We may be caught in a pincer attack from both sides, but if we break through with all our might, we can defeat Toe. We'll repay our debt from the two plains. Let's go. Prepare to charge. It's starting. Let's charge too. We'll break through the flank and take Raku'ankan's head in one fell swoop. There's a fierce warrior named Yoku. We'll take him down before he gets close to Toe. Okay, so, I forget which one you are. God, the fact that if it wasn't for their mustache, I wouldn't know that they were even different people. Oh, Lord, I hate that I can't... I think the one with the mustache... No. The one with the mustache is not Kano, right? Why can't I ever remember? Anyway, let's crush them. Let's go. They're coming. Okay, so he has raised the hand of charge. Wait, a single horse is that Princess Nay? It is. Oh, it's got a flower on its little head armor thing. It's me, Nay. It's me, Nay. Uh, General Raku'ankan, lay down your weapons and surrender. Han has already surrendered. There is no reason to fight anymore. She is going to be shot in the fucking face. I just know it. Your weapons. Please lay down your weapons. Nay-sama? Princess? So some of them are taken back by this, but the more hardened soldiers, they're kind of like, nah. Nah, Nay. Don't be ridiculous surrendering without permission. We won't allow it. That's right. I've heard stories of the royal family's recklessness. Why should we obey someone like that? Oh, God. Get out of the way now. You'll get caught up in this, Nesama. Get out of the way. I won't move. That woman. I understand your feelings all too well. After here is her moment to incite the troops to lay down their arms, hopefully. The title is treason, so I'm thinking she's not going to leave this staging without injury, but this will be the impassioned speech that her father should have done. After spilling blood twice on the plains for the capital to be surrendered without a fight, what was all that sacrifice for? However, we've decided that this is the best course. It is the decision of the royal family. As long as this is a kingdom, you must obey the decision of the royal family. General Raku'ankan, any more bloodshed is pointless. There are many militia, including children. If it starts, there will be sacrifices. Please don't let that happen, General. General Raku'ankan. Shut up! I said I won't obey. Hurry up and move. Okay, so these fuckers are the traitors. If they've surrendered, you're no longer royalty or anything. You're just a woman. Yeah, that's right. This time period, women were devalued so heavily, so this is... Oh, God, it's not great. I mean, the fact that it's still happening today, more than 2,000 years later. We don't care. We'll trample over you. Please move, Nesama. Weird how the ones that want her to move, why don't they give her like an entourage of protection to maybe slowly shuffle her out of the way? Like, that would be the most reasonable thing, right? They could protect if need be, but more so just to get her to gently move. Move it. We'll kill you before Toe does. I won't move. Seriously, that woman? This is reckless. You mustn't start this. That's enough. Let's go. Raku'ankan. Toe-sama. So, is Toe dashing in? Wait. Raku'ankan speaks. And everyone's at a standstill. All soldiers don't move. Why are you stopping us? Why are you stopping us, General Raku'ankan? Why? Why is this, General? General Raku'ankan. Rebuild. Rebuild. What do you mean, rebuild? What do you mean? Rokuomi on the left, and Kano and Ryokoku on the right. Ryokoku. That was the other name. I swear, he's the one I always forget about. His name. The Toes and Toe's elite troops in front. We can't defeat you, or defeat Toe while being attacked from both sides. To attack knowing that is the worst strategy imaginable, but, then where are we going to surrender or something? Do you think our comrades who fell on the plains would be happy to see this? What was the point of their deaths? General Raku'ankan, yes, but he's trying to reduce your deaths, you idiot. I will not surrender. I will enter Ron Castle in the south, rebuild our army there, and fight Toe's army again. Oh, so... Okay. So he's succeeding to rebuild. And then we'll win and recapture Shente. Okay, this is a twist. Listen up. All those who cannot accept surrender follow me. However, this is an act of rebellion against the Han royal family's orders. Only those who will defy that ban, resist surrender, and fight to the very end may follow me. Oh, this. It's a horrible line break. The rest of you will remain in Shintai together with with your parents and siblings. Face your destiny head on and live with it. Even if our nation falls. Never forget that the spirit of Han is immortal. Raku'ankan. Everyone's just kind of like shocked by this. Ryokoku, let General Raku'ankan's army through. Let them pass straight through the south gate. Sir. What? Are you sure it's okay to let these guys escape? If we let them go, the fighting will just continue. What a pain. Oh, shut up, Rokuomi. And he's like, what? That won't happen. Those who follow Raku'ankan after this speech just now will be hot-blooded officers and their men. I doubt there will be many of them. There is no way that rabble can recapture Shintai. Raku'ankan. Unless that there's going to be like multiple castles that maybe form up into the Ron castle that he mentioned. There will be no rebuilding. Escort all rebels who stand in the way of the surrender out of the castle. We'll allow no needless bloodshed or friction in Shintai. And of course that is. It also to protect Princess Nei here and now. She herself fully understands that. So he's essentially sacrificing himself, but not in death. No, they might have even perceived what comes next. That Raku'ankan, with his last remaining soldiers, is prepared to die, having grasped the wishes of his troops. General Raku'ankan, we're moving out. Okay. And then there's this line of the Haishin unit enter the castle. Okay, so they're going out the south gate. So is that where Shin is? I could have sworn they were on the west wall, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, so rebellion and traitor notions of treason did kind of happen, but in much a smaller way than I could have imagined. I figured this was going to be where he just ordered to fight and then they just died there. And then maybe he tried to hold the princess, either captive or she got killed in the melee. One of the soldiers just randomly shot her. These were the outcomes I was expecting. I was not expecting him to succeed from Shintai entirely and to go try to rebuild an army in another castle. Your princess is in another castle. Yeah, no duh, she's right here in Shintai. Oh! But anyway. Mario, my hero. I turned Princess Peach into fucking Mario. Goddamn. Anyway, so yeah. Not really sure what else to say about this chapter. It definitely didn't turn out anything what I was expecting, and I'm sure other people as well. With the whole notion of the Haishin unit mentioned at the very end, I'm kind of wondering if they're going to maybe not receive the message that these are allowed to leave. Or is this actually what's going to happen, is that the Haishin unit kills them? Because they've already separated themselves from Shintai in their surrender plan. So, are they free agents to be killed? And no one will really worry about that? Or will we still have, rabble rousers amongst the populace? Because I'm sure many of them would have family ties with these soldiers that are leaving and possibly being slaughtered upon leaving the gate. Not sure. We'll see how To handles this, but Nei has been spared. She gave a nice little speech. Wasn't quite the speech I was expecting, so I'm a little disappointed, but she may give a better speech once, To's standing behind her and she announces to all of Shintai and everything in a more official capacity, because all of the surrender plan was done behind the backs of the people. So explanation to your populace and your subjects might be a little needed to help mitigate some of the further rebellions that are probably going to happen or might happen if she doesn't do this. So, Anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days. Until next time, Quiche-lings. Is the South Gate going to become a meat grinder?